Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I have class in about 40 minutes, and I get to eat another one of my baby's bagels for breakfast. Yay! Welcome to year 5 of daily vlogging. Today's plan. So I don't think I will have anything assigned after class today, but if I do, obviously I will, if I can, do that. And by if I can, I mean if I have all that I need to do that from the class. But I'm also going to work on, so I was sent the notes that we took yesterday during our meeting, and I'm going to write out a scene-by-scene kind of breakdown of what happens in the script for this final draft. And then we're going to meet again on Monday or Tuesday to go over it all together and, you know, make any more notes to it, things like that. So yeah, so that is today's plan. Which that hopefully shouldn't take me longer than like an hour, hour and a half, because most of it is staying the exact same. Yeah. This is my setup for class today. Because as far as I know, we are just finishing up the project that is due for the client, in which I have nothing to do with, because I am not editing it, and this is only just for the client to see like what's going on, like kind of what it's looking like so far, so they need to have it done today. Why we're using class time for it, I don't know. So I'm out of class. I have been for a little bit. We do have an assignment we need to do, but I can't do it yet because I'm waiting for them to upload what needs to be uploaded in order to do it. But I would like to take this moment to thank 13-year-old me for going with my friend Brittany to go to a One Direction concert. It was in 2014, and I think I'm a bigger fan of them and their music now than I was then. Like, I went, but I wasn't like absolutely insane, like I have to go, but I was really excited. My friend Brittany had asked me, but I would like to thank my 13-year-old self for going, because I think if I had not gone, I would be kicking myself so much for not going. And it was a great concert. I mean, I don't do concerts anymore just because sensory-wise they're not good, but I just went through on here and I took a lot of videos, and I'm not keeping all of the videos. I just kind of went through the ones that, and the pictures too, and I just went through the ones and definitely narrowed it down to like half of what I had, and now I'm putting it into my Google Drive because I love watching the kind of documentary film that they did. I love it so much, and I like their music. I jam out to it in the car all the time. It's kind of sad that I'm like more into them now when they're off doing their own things, but it's fun to look. I mean, I also jam to Big Time Rush in my car, and they have been not a band for even longer than One Direction. So, but yes. And thank you to my friend Brittany, who does not watch these, for inviting me. Well, a certain cat stole my chair, which is fine. So now I'm on the floor. I'm going to work on the scene-by-scene breakdown of this new draft, which, as I said, so it's currently 1:25 now. I'm hoping this won't take me past 3 or 3:30, because a lot of the stuff we already talked about, and some of the stuff that may not come to my head immediately will be something that I think we can talk about together on Monday or Tuesday, because there's a few things, talking about like amping up a few more things, making things a little bit more dramatic in some ways, that I don't exactly have an idea for at the moment. So that's something I really want to workshop with them and just kind of see what they're thinking. So yeah, I just have to say, the amount of ideas that are rushing through my head right now as I'm writing this down, I'm so excited. I hope they'll like it. It's like small things. It's actually things that don't really impact this one. It's mostly just some more backstory stuff. Well, some of it does. But to show just like there's something going on that we talked about changing, and really changing, not really adding, changing to be something else, and I really like that idea, and now I have a way that I think at the end we could be like, oh no, no, yeah, I just wrote down, I also just FaceTimed with my friend Kendall, so
it's 5:13 and I'm still working on this, but that's because I had lunch and I'm working on this and my brain's kind of been all over the place. But it's fine because this was the only thing other than class that I had to do today. So I'm getting it done and then I'm going to send it off to the producers and all of that. So so it's good. We're ahead of schedule. Everything's fine. But I just wrote this new, it's a similar scene. It takes place in the same thing. It's just is caused by something different. It is so intense. I cannot wait for this argument. It is 7:30. I have finished the scene by scene outline. My brain just did not want to focus today, which is fine. I'm glad to have that day today and not tomorrow, because tomorrow is when I'm starting on the rewrite for not the feature I sold, but the feature that I did edits on that I agreed to do a rewrite for. I'm starting that tomorrow. So I had this non-focus day today, which is fine, but I've sent it off to the producers so they have it and they can look at it whenever. As I said, like 4 times. We're meeting on Monday or Tuesday. Not sure which one, not sure when. But, yeah. So anyway, I am going to, my photos, my Disney photos came in. Oh, I don't know if I can show that because it has my address on it somewhere. Hang on. There we go. There's this one, and then there's 2 of these, and then there's another big one because I ordered 200 photos to fill up the thing I have. So I'm going to turn on some more Stranger Things and do that. Alrighty, I'm heading to bed. I made a video for TikTok and Instagram just because for some reason when I was younger, I took screenshots sometimes of text conversations, just only for me to have, or if I shared them with like a friend of mine or whatever. And some of them are conversations with boys that at the time I know that I liked. I was pretty bad at it back then, but I am even worse now. So how was 13-year-old me better at holding a conversation than I am now with boys? It's insane. Anyway, yes, I'm heading to bed. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.